I'm going to talk about expanding and factorising expressions, and hopefully the relationship between this and quadratic equations will become clear eventually. So first of all, expanding. This is a useful thing to do quite often actually when we're doing algebra. So that means multiplying. Both of these things are actually quite useful generally, but we'll see how they're interesting related to quadratic equations. So expanding is multiplying everything outside some brackets by everything inside the brackets. So what do I mean by that? So here's an example. So how about if we have 2, examples are in blue, 2 times x plus 3. So then what do? We have to multiply the 2 by the x and the 2 by the 3. So that gives us 2 times x plus 2 times 3. So it's going into each part on either side of the plus sign. So that gives us 2x plus 6. And we can do that for more complicated things as well. So if we've got 2 times 3x plus x squared minus 2. Again, we've got to multiply 2 by the x squared by the 2. So then that gives us 6x plus 2x squared minus 4. Okay? Right, this equally applies if we've got so for something like 2x plus 4 times x minus 3. So the rule here is that we've got to multiply each part by each other part. So we've got to multiply 2x by this x here, and then we've got this 2x times the minus 3. Then we've got plus 4 times x. And then we've got plus 4 times minus 3. And so that gives us 2x squared plus, minus 6x plus 4x minus 12. And then we can add, okay, so an important rule here is that we can add together our factors of x only when they've got the same exponent. So here just the x are okay, but we cannot add those to our 2x squared. That's got to stay separate. So that's 2x squared minus 2x, so these two, we're adding them together, minus 12. So these two things are equivalent. So that's what expanding is. And let's look at some more complicated examples. So for instance, if we've got 2x plus 4 times x squared plus x minus 3, we just have to do the same thing, multiply each part with each other part, like that. So that would give us 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 6x plus 4x squared plus 4x minus 12. Sorry, minus 6x back here, which would give us 2x cubed plus 6x squared. So we add the x squareds together, add the x's together, and the ones with no x on their own. And if we've got 3 brackets to expand, that's fine too. So for instance, if we've got x plus 2 times 2x minus 1 times x plus 4. So let's just expand these two together first. So that give us, so the x plus 2 is still just sitting there, and then we've got 2x times x, 2x squared plus 8x minus x minus 4. So that's x plus 2 times 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Then same thing. So that would give us 2x cubed plus 7x squared minus 4x plus 4x squared plus 14x minus 8. So that gives it altogether 2x cubed plus 11x squared plus 10x minus 8. Okay, so you just have to have some patience, but it's the same process.